Hey guys, what's up? I'm going to do a quick video explaining how to use the market. This is going to be part of the novice series of videos that I put up occasionally. So you have several, you have a market in Modern Warships, and in this market, you can sell BP items, that would be ships and equipment that you get from the battle pass each month, or bundle items like you have with the monthly event. If you go down here, you'll see the market icon here at the bottom, the tab. Click on that. So the first tab is all of the markets. You can filter out, and look at just ships. You can look at just bombers, just drones. You kind of get the idea here. And so these are things that are available on the market. If you look at a ship, it'll have a bid price and a selling price. And these are the people buying ships, and these are the people selling ships. If you post an offer on a ship, like say I wanted to buy this ship and I posted, a bid for 7,600, then when somebody comes along and sells the ship to the highest offer, then I would get that ship. If I posted it for less, and you can, in most cases, the highest and the lowest price kind of varies depending on the offers that are out there. But so if I post it for like say 7,001, I'm looking for the ship, then all these other ships would have to sell before my order would be fulfilled. So could take a bit. Generally, if I'm looking for something, I'll post it, higher than the highest bid that's out there. You can edit your offer, so you can go in here to edit. You can change the price on it. You can remove it, etc. So I'm going to take it off. I'm not looking for that ship. Also, if it's a ship that you already have, you'll notice that the order button is locked out. So that means you already have that ship. With other items, you can buy multiple of any other item that's in the market. If you're curious about what you have, the second tab down here is your inventory. And this is everything that you have that can be sold on the market. So of course, same filters apply here. You have, this is your ships, bombers. I don't really have a lot of aircraft. I sold all of that. I have a couple. The CH4 Rainbow is interesting because you'll see there's no buy offers, but there's people selling. And I forget what the minimum, kind of a messed up market. Like I don't know what. Yeah, see, it won't even let me post that for some reason. You'll see the accept is grayed out. I may have to just do like 37. Yeah, I can't even do that. You could only buy it for 37.58. You can't sell it for you can't buy it for less than that. So this is one of those weird markets where there's an a sale out here for 10,000, and so it affects how cheap you can post it for. So this market's kind of screwed up. So something else to note too. Okay, let me go here. So this is your current buy and sell. I don't have anything in the market currently. You'll see your trade history out here. So I guess I sold that. Yeah, this is what I sold not too long ago. I get rid of my duplicates. If I have like 4 of something, I get rid of them. Something that's worth noting is buyout. And with some items, it's worth checking out, especially with aircraft. I found that, like if I check the buyout here, it's going to be pretty low, 2,100. But if I go check the market, it's 24.99. If I go sell it, you got an offer here of 2,100. If I sell this for 24.99, I'll get 1,900 Artcoin after the tax. If I go to buyout, I can get 2,100, no tax. So sometimes, especially with some aircraft, it's worth checking the buyout and just see. Also, if the market's not moving on something, it may be worth checking buyout. Like I know, like this month you have the YU8. I didn't have any prior to that, but I did get it from the event. The buyout's not going to be very high. It's 117, but if you check the market, it may be worthwhile to just sell it at buyout. it's usually less money, but in this case, if I sell it, it's going to be 118. If I do buyout, it's 117. You know, and since it is a current item, it's not likely to sell because so many people have it. So I would just do buyout on it. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And no tax on it, so it's kind of the way to go. I think I'm down 1 Artcoin on that. Sometimes buyout's more, like especially if you see the sell price and the buying price are very close. Sometimes the buyout will be the better option. Now, some things it makes no sense, especially with ships. You know, I think buyout on the Arsenal is like 50,000 Artcoin. So it would make no sense to do that. You'd be losing a ton. But sometimes if you need something quick, you just need a little bit of Artcoin pretty quick. It is worth checking it. Just do the comparison, flip between the tabs, and do the comparison. So, yeah, that's it on the market. You know, it's not too crazy. It's a little confusing at first. You know, understanding the buy and the sell. Obviously, you know, if you see an item out here for sale, you can pay higher, and you'll see this with ships often, where you'll have like 9,700 is people buying, and then you have your first starting bid at 10,000. And this is where people who sell camouflages or flags and things like that, you'll see them priced a good bit higher when they have a rare camo that's not particularly rare there. This is the fake regalia. I call it the fake regalia. It looks very similar, but it's far away. Usually priced pretty high. I'm not sure how well it sells. This is the new event camo. So sometimes you have to just do some shopping around here, but you know, occasionally you'll find, you know, a really rare camo out here on the ship that's going to be priced a good bit higher, and you're paying the premium to get, you know, whatever camo that is. Why this one's in Christmas Miracle's price kind of high. One of the event camos. This was from an event as well. I'm going to try to find another ship that's got, see the Arsenal, see what kind of camos are out there on that. Yeah, Wicked Laughter. This is where I got Cyborg. I bought it on the Arsenal. Every now and then, yeah, this is Cyborg, so. Paying about 100,000, a little bit more than that. Yeah, 100,000. 130. So yeah, it'd be about 100,000 AC for that camo. Kind of high, but some of them do go really high. This is pretty rare. This is the Fearless Samurai. And there's Regalia again. Haven't seen that in the market in a while. But if you're looking for Regalia, there it is. 70,000 Artcoin, not too bad. A lot of Arsenals for sale. So there you go. That's the AC market. To get AC, you can buy it. They have it. You can buy currencies here. So you'll see the Artcoin tab. This is like, if you're gonna buy Artcoin, I would wait until you see, like, they'll have deals here on the main screen. Usually, like at the beginning of the month, you'll have a deal where you can get 14,000 Artcoin for $100 US. So if you're gonna buy AC, that's the time to do it. I think you're paying a pretty big premium here. You know, for the same amount, $100, you're getting 2,800 here. So it's significantly more if you wait for that deal. But if you were in a pinch and you needed some, this would be one way to do it. Obviously, you know, if you do the BP stages every month and you get the free battle pass ship over time, you can sell some of these items, you know, on the market, ships and whatnot. It's not a super fast way to get it, but it is, you know, that's, if you're free to play, that's the way to go to get AC. The quickest way to get AC is through selling items in the shop that you get from BP. There are ads. It's only one Artcoin for every hour and a half, so that's not extremely efficient, but you know, over time you could build up a little bit of AC there. So that's it on the market. You know, buying and selling. Obviously, there's a lot of, you know, important ships and items, particularly items like, you know, air defenses and things like that, that, you know, are in the market. Another quick point too, when a BP item comes out, so y'all see in my inventory here, like the 1164E, I just picked that up. You'll see there's a timer here, and this is basically 60 days before I can list it in the market from when I purchased it. So you'll see this with the new BP items. I got the hood last month, so you see there's only 22 days left before I can post that one in the market. And this is the same for equipment as well. Anything new, it can't be sold in the market right away. And same with ranked. If you have a new item, you know, you'll see, like if I go and filter ships that are available in ranked, you know, you won't see the CNS, CNTP. The new ship won't be out there. So there'll be 60 days before it'll actually show up. So just keep that in mind. Cool. That's all I got, guys. If you have any other suggestions, please let me know. Cheers, everyone.